This is Primetime Sports, WGNS Murfreesboro, on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, streaming worldwide on WGNSSports.com, and always at the game. The game.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Since 1947, WGNS has been proud to bring you coverage of Rutherford County high school sports.
Lady Bulldogs are state champions in 2013.
Riverdale wins this one, and they're the state champions, back-to-back championships, and listen to this crowd.
WGNS Primetime Sports is proud to bring you tonight's featured game on State Farm Prep Sports.
In double overtime in a Rutherford County classic, the Blackman Lady Blaze go back-to-back. We may never see this again. What a game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss! The Single Stars are the state champions in baseball. What an inning. He struck out the side. Can you believe that?
TAB Award-winning veteran broadcasters Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and the Primetime Sports team are standing by to take you to the game.
And the Middle Tennessee Christian School Cougars are state champions here in 2023.
He's got it. And Eagleville has won a state championship in baseball, and they did it really convincingly.
The Oakland Patriots have won back-to-back-to-back state titles. Their 7th state championship.
Now, let's get to tonight's prep game on News Radio WGNS.
Well, good afternoon, evening. Welcome to Johnny Parsley Memorial Gymnasium, everyone. Brian Barrett joining you. John Dinkins will be along in just a moment as we jump into the Primetime Sports Countdown to Tip-Off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. They've helped thousands of people get legal help when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. We have tonight's Rutherford County matchup between the Riverdale Lady Warriors, tonight hosting here from Riverdale High School and Johnny Parsley Memorial Gym, welcoming in the Smyrna Lady Bulldogs and Bulldogs from just up the road in Smyrna, Tennessee. So that's what we've got on tap for you here tonight. A lot of tradition in girls especially. A lot of banners hanging up here in at Riverdale. The 2010s were dominated by the Lady Warriors pretty much. Blackman in there too. And, of course, Smyrna winning some 1980s and 80s state championship with the former director of schools behind the helm. So, again, a lot of tradition between these two schools. Doing a little rebuilding now on both sides, but this should be a very competitive game and a great boys game to follow. When we come back, we'll talk about that and a few other things on the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. That's next as we continue State Farm Prep Sports.
Head over to J. Mullins Jewelry to check out their selection of rings, watches, custom design jewelry, and much more. They're a local business located at 352 West Northville Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. They have gifts for all occasions, weddings, graduations, anniversaries, whatever you need, you can find it at J. Mullins Jewelry. That's at 352 West Northville Boulevard or online at mullinsjewelry.com.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too. And I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-459-2683.
So what if your roommate decides to microwave a metal mixing bowl and sets your apartment on fire? I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wammel. Auto, renters, frankly, any kind of insurance. I've got your back. Call me at 615-890-0850.
Hey, it's Brian. I want to tell you about my bank, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. You know, in a world that's changing, replacing local with global, personal contact with a screen, and human expertise with AI, I'm happy that First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is here in Murfreesboro with real experts that will show up to get the job done. 2 locations on Gateway and Memorial Boulevards.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee, and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Time for your Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. Rick's Barbecue, they are the place for quality, fresh, never frozen meats that are smoked the old-fashioned way, using real hickory wood on specially designed pits to give your pork, chicken, and beef the best flavor. You can try other favorites like slaw dogs, loaded baked potatoes, and now wings. That's right, smoked wings at Rick's Barbecue. From the pit to the plate, they're ready to feed your hungry family out on Warrior Drive just off of South Church Street. John Dinkins is here, has already seen some basketball today.
Yeah, sure did. A little JV action going on.
And that was not in this gym. When I got here, I saw the last couple of minutes of the boys JV game, which Riverdale won 39-38. It was pretty exciting.
Pretty close.
Yep. I have a feeling these two games tonight are going to be about the same, pretty close games.
I think so. Two teams, I know we say this, but looking to get more athletic, and I think that they both have. So it should be kind of an interesting matchup tonight.
Some other games that are going on, girls and boys tonight, Lebanon and Blackman, and that ought to be a really good girls game. That's a matchup between two top 10 teams, John and Lebanon, maybe one of the favorites to win it all this year. So a pretty tough task for a very young Blackman team.
Yeah, they're there. They're ready. Lebanon's ready to go. They're state championship caliber team, and don't rest on that boys game either, because the Lebanon boys are young. They were young last year, but they got really much better at the end of the year, so that might be a pretty close one too.
Coach McDowell does a really good job there, and that's maybe a preview to something we might see in region play down the road. Oakland and Mount Juliet are playing tonight as well. Of course, this game with Smyrna here at Riverdale. Oakland's got that game at home, and I think Blackman's at home too. Siegel is at home versus Wilson Central, and Rockvale is at Tullahoma. Tullahoma's really good this year, so that will be a test for the Lady Rockets and Coach Perry Lyons. Plus, let's see, Eagleville, John, they are at Cascade, right?
They are,
okay.
Yes.
Eagleville's at Cascade, and that's a kind of a little preview of some of the games that are going on tonight. I think that maybe I have a couple of additional additions to that. Providence Christian is playing host to BGA this evening. Laverne is playing Harpeth Hall. And Middle Tennessee Christian School is playing Webb tonight. So those are some of the games that are going on. We'll try to keep updated on some of the scores from those games throughout the evening here. And just kind of a look ahead at our schedule coming up later this week on Friday. We'll have Stewart's Creek and Gallatin from Stewart's Creek. Looking forward to seeing the Redhawks on Friday night. Then next week, the Lady Raiders and Raiders are off this week. They've got exams. Lady Raiders play on Saturday. But there are 3 games midweek next week, Tuesday and Friday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, somewhere in there. And then school's out and tournaments start on Friday. So this tonight and next Friday will be our last high school games for a couple of weeks until we get past the winter break. So just a little note about the schedule. We will have a girls' coaches show this Saturday and a boys' coaches show on the 21st to wrap things up. Well, stay with us. When we come back, John's going to have the play-by-play story in this girls' game, Smyrna here at Riverdale on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hello friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of a loved one. There are so many details to tie up, it really can be overwhelming. Again, more than I can count are the comments from families who have pre-planned and pre-funded their or their loved one's funeral, saying, "It would have been a financial hardship had we not." Let me help you pre-plan. Call me at 615-893-2422.
Santa Claus is coming to Animal City. Santa will be here Saturday, December 14th from 12 to 3. We are proud to be hosting Music City Animal Rescue and their lovely Santa Claus. Hi, this is Amanda from Animal City, inviting your family to come do business with my family. You'll find us at 919 Northwest Broad Street right here in Murfreesboro. Come get pictures with your pets of all types and your family and benefit a great cause. That's Saturday, December 14th at Animal City on Broad Street. We'll see you there.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and as we approach this holiday and Christmas season, we would like to thank you very much for allowing us to serve this community for nearly 40 years.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We are back in our game brought to you tonight by Roscoe Brown Heating and Air, First Bank, Middle Tennessee, Murfreesboro Medical Center. They're here in Middle Tennessee, and also the law offices of John Day. I think I was thinking of Middle Tennessee Electric, but that works too. Now to bring you the play-by-play here in this girls' game, we'll send it over right next door to John.
All right, Brian, for the Smyrna Lady Bulldogs, coached by Lonnie Drayton, it'll be Tanaja Johnson, a 4'11 senior guard. That's pretty small. She can get around. Makaya James, number 24, a 5'9 freshman. Jakaya Herrera, number 32, a 5'2 junior forward. Tay Williams, number 10, will start. She's a freshman guard at 5'7". And Kanaya Matthews, number 34, a sophomore guard. Not a lot of height on this Smyrna team. They're all about the same, around 5'7" or so. The Riverdale Lady Warriors tonight, coached by Josh Bugg. Abby Dennis will start, number 2, a junior guard. Abby Zimmerman, number 12, a freshman point guard. Malaya Brown, number 24, a senior forward. Zanaya Tiller, 25, a freshman forward. And Cheyenne Clymer getting her first look. She had an injury, and she is coming back in her first game tonight. She'll play the post for the Lady Warriors, number 32. She's a senior, so glad that she's the masked one. And it's not the Lone Ranger.
No, she kind of looks like Batgirl.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. It kind of does. Mm-hmm. And the final huddles here. And, Brian, I've noticed something. Corey Bransford's here with the Christiana Middle School team, and that is a really nice thing to do. I'm sure he took him to eat. Well, maybe Corey, I don't know. But anyway, he took him to eat, and they're watching the game tonight, watching future Lady Warriors.
Yeah, and probably maybe some of the older girls played ball with some of the girls that are out here on the high school floor.
Absolutely. All right, we're about ready to get this one started. It'll be Tiller, and she's going to be jumping against her Makaya James. She's the tallest player on the floor for Smyrna. And a slight delay, but I think we're going to be ready here to go in just a second. Everybody's just standing there looking at each other.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're waiting on.
And the tip is up, controlled easily by Smyrna. And coming down with the ball is Smyrna's Johnson. Driving to the basket now, flip off, and the long jumper is good. It's a 3, and that is Tay Williams. First bank 3 for her, and Smyrna off to an early lead. She's got long hair. I had to kind of wait for her number, make sure it matched. Williams gives it over now to Zimmerman. Ball's tipped away, knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to the Warriors.
John, I think the team that's able to control the ball obviously get some shots to fall, but not turn the ball over a whole lot here probably stands the best chance of winning this basketball game.
Elena Waller checks into the game for Riverdale. And the long pass gets away, but Williams comes up with it. Or Brown, that is, excuse me. Brown gives it over now to Waller. Waller dribbles to the right side. Now back left. Sets it back up. Smyrna looks like they're in a man-to-man. And here comes Brown. Looks at a shot, but gives it inside to Tiller. The shot no good. Clymer up with a rebound. It's a jump ball. And possession is going to be Riverdale's. Lonnie Drayton, head coach of the Smyrna Bulldogs, calling the shots down there. Looking, the long lob pass now to Brown. They get it inside to Waller, who brings it back out. Tries to drive between two Bulldogs, knocked out of bounds. 3-0 Smyrna, if you just joined us. Here from Riverdale High School, Johnny Parsley Memorial Gymnasium. And now a whistle and a timeout's called. I think Josh Bugg wants to kind of get his troops together. They're having a little bit of trouble getting it together. But somebody that's not having any trouble getting it together, that's Parks Auction.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, I know. I set it up beautifully.
It's Bob and Stan.
I set it up beautifully.
Have you gotten your calendar yet?
Uh-huh. You don't have yours?
I think you're telling a story. Let Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg take the stress out of your real estate sale. We're talking residential, commercial, farms, land. They handle it all, and they've got a lot of experience. I mean, you can just tell by looking at them. So pipe into that experience. They've been down the old dirt road many a times. Bob Bugg, Stan Vaught, Parks Auction. They'll handle everything, and they'll take the stress out of your sale.
They're really paying for these commercials. I'll tell you. Here's the long lob out to Waller, now to Brown. Brown gets a pick, loses control of the basketball. Now back to Waller. Waller's going to drive. Boy, he's wanting a good shot here early in this game, and there's a whistle and a foul.
Try to set the tone, be patient.
That is an offensive foul.
Oh, wow. It's a turnover then, too.
And that is on Waller. Hey, I actually heard Jeff Milstead. Here's Smyrna. Intense pressure by Waller. Now she steals the ball away. Nice job by Waller. Now she loses it. Smyrna has it. Now it's back to Riverdale, out of bounds. It's going to go to the Warriors. That was interesting. A lot of kicking the ball around. And Riverdale get possession again, trailing 3-0. Waller at the top of the key. Left side now goes to Brown. Brown took a look inside, now dribbles out, set it back up. And I'm telling you, Herrera is really putting some pressure on. And here's a long jumper that's off the rim by Dennis. Rebound pulled down by Smyrna. Here comes Johnson. Drives, penetrates, now dishes off. And the jumper's blocked. Rebound, Riverdale. Waller comes away with it. 5:47 to play in the first quarter. I'm not sure. I think it's man-to-man, but it kind of got a little bit of a look of a zone at times.
For sure putting a lot of pressure on the guards.
And back to Brown, now to Waller. Riverdale trying to be patient here. Flip it off. Oh, nice move by Dennis, but dishes it off to Brown. Drayton wants a walk, and there's a jumper in the lane by Brown. And Riverdale on the scoreboard, it's 3-2.
Pretty nice work there just to get the ball inside.
And some bumping going on. Bounce pass in the corner. Back out now. It goes to James. And that jumper's going to be off, flipped out, and it's going to belong to Riverdale. I think she stepped out of bounds. Coming into the game for Riverdale is Madison Taylor. She's a sophomore. And she can put it up from three. And she's not scared to.
You know, there are several players on this floor that aren't ashamed of just firing it up there.
Well, if you don't score. The way I look at it. 3-2 the score. Smyrna leading. Living off a first bank three early in the game by Tay Williams. There's Brown. Now to Waller. Waller stops at the top of the key. Now drives, gives it back to Brown. Brown will drive. Flips it off to Clymer from the free throw line. The shot misses. About a 12-footer. Smyrna dominating the board so far early. And there's the push off. They give it over to drive up. No good. That drive by Herrera. And it's going to be out of bounds. Nobody touched her.
Well, after getting that first three, John, they have put up 3 shots on their possession, but can't get them to fall.
Riverdale in no hurry. They walk it up. Got a new player in for Smyrna. We'll give you that in just a second. That's Kylie Travis. And she just now stole the ball. Brings it up the floor. Almost lost it. Now gives it back out. That's Johnson. Johnson with a nice move to the basket. She's going to draw the foul. The shot didn't go in, but she's going to shoot 2 here.
You know, it was pretty amazing about that. She just kind of exploded baseline there and got a little double team, but drew the foul. And that's when things aren't falling, sometimes a chance at the free throw line helps.
Free throw is up and no good. Our game tonight brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Dana Womack, located at 805 South Church Street between Farm Credit and the post office. State Farm agent Dana Womack. Give her a call at 615-900-0877. Johnson hits the second one of 2, and the lead is doubled, 4-2 for Smyrna. 3:42 to play in the first. I would anticipate a low-scoring game here tonight.
It appears that it's going to be that way. We're about just a little over midway through the first quarter.
Tiller gets it inside, now flips it back out. Brown is open, long jumper, no good. Going to be run down by Johnson. Boy, she's quick.
Well, the execution there was really good by Riverdale, just didn't get the shot to fall.
And the ball goes out of bounds off of Johnson. I think she wanted a foul. It'll be Riverdale's ball. Sasha Richardson coming in for Smyrna.
Pretty sure Coach Drayton thought that might have been a foul too. At least that would appear to be what he's communicating to the official.
And James comes out. Brown brings it up now. Clymer trying to set a pick and does. Smyrna doesn't fall for it. Here's the long shot by Doug Taylor. No good. That's a 3, but it's out of bounds. That thing hit the iron and bounced way out. So it'll be Smyrna's basketball. And top of the key now, Smyrna with the ball. There's James spinning, goes in the lane, shot no good, gets her own rebound, flips it back out, and that shot is no good. Rebound again, Smyrna. Clymer finally comes down with it. Here's Brown, long pass. She finds Tiller open, and the jumper in the lane's good. Just a little quick little jumper. Good alert play by Warriors, and it's 4-4.
2 of 6 from the field, Riverdale. 1 of 6 with the 3 for Smyrna, and they've got a free throw. That's why we're tied.
And here's the long jumper by Travis. It's no good. Clymer with another rebound. Well, they need her to get rebound. And she shoots it up, and Waller actually was Smyrna's best friend here. I'm going to give her 2 points, but she scored for the wrong team. It's just a not thinking. 6-4, Smyrna. I don't know that I've ever seen that happen. Have you?
No.
Maybe? I'll give Waller the basket. She knew it.
Well,
she knew it as soon as she went up. 6-4.
I will say that not on purpose.
No. No. Taylor back to Waller. Waller drives, trying to make up for it. Drives in the lane, and a whistle on the foul, a blocking call on Smyrna.
I did see a video of that happening, and I can't remember where the video was or what level it was. I'm almost sure it was like college level that it happened.
Free throw is up and good, so Waller redeems herself a little bit there.
That's a scoring conundrum.
A conundrum?
Mm-hmm.
Don't throw those big words out. And Waller ties it up at 6.
I guess
Waller won't feel bad unless they lose by 2. That could be bad.
I guess that's true.
They might feel a little bad there. But enough about that. Tanja Johnson's going to bring it up the floor. And over to the left side. Now back. Trying to lob it, and Clymer intercepts it. Batwoman intercepts it. 6-6, a minute 22 to play.
Well, she's kind of got pigtails.
Yeah.
You know, on either side, so it kind of looks like bat wings or bat ears.
And Brown goes in, drives, and that foul is going to be on Smyrna. And it's going to the free throw line will be Malaya Brown, who has 2 points. There is no way you can see Smyrna numbers.
No.
The long hair is flowing. You can see them in the front, but
I had that problem during COVID when we were trying to do games remotely. And that was a real problem.
Herrera checks back in. Free throw is good by Brown. That's 1 of 2. And it's 7-6 Riverdale. Approaching the 1 minute mark here in the first quarter. And intercepted. Tried to lob it to the post. Now it's picked off, and Johnson comes away with it. Nice play. And James brings it up the floor for Smyrna. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. And about 4 steps, but the shot is no good. Might have walked. 48 seconds to go. Brown may have walked there too. Taylor for 3. Yes!
That's a big-time shot.
And a timeout. Lonnie Drayton may want to talk to the official a minute because there was a little bit of a walk there. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. It's Riverdale 10, Smyrna 6.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
I wondered about that.
10-6 is your score here as Riverdale has the 10-6 lead. And, John, that was a huge three that was just hit right before Lonnie Drayton called the timeout. He wanted to set something up here for this last 38 seconds.
And Brown up there for Riverdale, maybe put a little pressure on. Johnson going to bring the ball up the floor. Gets it across the timeline, being hounded by Brown. Now to James. James drives. She is going to float one up there, no good. And some contact made, and I think there's a foul on Matthews, and that is correct.
Well, she had a good look, got right in the lane. That's kind of the shot you'd want.
And it'll bring Riverdale with the basketball with 24 seconds. I imagine Josh Bugg will try to work for the last shot here. Let's do a game from the other side one night. Brian up there in that last chair up there.
Oh, wow.
I might have to get some lights where we can see up there. It's dark.
Yeah. Power could be a problem.
Waller getting a lot of minutes tonight. Over to Brown. Waller's a good athlete. Brown drives, finds the lane, too hard off the glass. Rebound, Johnson, who's done that a lot today, and that's the end of the first quarter. Riverdale on top, 10-6 here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. I'm Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and I'd like to help. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Upgrade your home's comfort with Roscoe Brown & Carrier smart thermostats. Yep, they're smarter than me. Our cutting-edge technology learns your habits, adjusting your home's temperature for ultimate comfort, all while saving on energy costs. Experience the convenience of controlling your HVAC system. Just click of a button on your phone from anywhere at any time. Turn to the experts at Roscoe Brown & Carrier, where modern comfort meets innovation. Your family's comfort is our family's legacy. We're Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
State Farm Prep Sports on the Big G, brought to you by Sir Pizza, J. Mullins Jewelry, Donut Country, along with Parks Auction. And check out WGNSSports.com for the latest prep news, MTSU news, schedules, podcast. Got the latest story is the retirement of Rockvale football coach Brian Guthrie. We wish him well.
And Smyrna driving for the lane, that's Travis, and she's going to draw a foul on Riverdale. We talked about the improvement of both of these two teams. There is a difference. More athletic, I think. They're driving to the basket more. A little bit better handling the ball. This young lady right here scores at the free throw line, Kylie Travis. And this one gets stuck between the rim and the backboard. Oh, nice move there. Oh, she didn't get it. We'll try it one more time. And she gets it this time. So give Micaiah James a blue star there.
She grabbed the net and pulled herself up to knock it or tip it out. I could do that.
With a 10-foot ladder.
Yep.
I thought Josh Bug, he's still young. He's athletic. I thought he'd get up there and do it.
He tried to act like he was going to, but he's got bad knees.
He was scared.
Yeah.
I think he was scared. 10-7 our score. Riverdale leading by 3. Nice pick by Clymer, but they maybe didn't get all of it because they're going to call her for an offensive foul. Kind of clipped her. 7:39 to play in the first half.
Kind of a semi-moving pick. Didn't really get set well enough.
Johnson to James. Over in the corner, the long jumper by Matthews banked off the glass. Good, it's a 3. That was huge.
You know, they count just the same whether you bank them in or not.
That's exactly right. I wish we'd see more of that, really. Oh, Waller gave a nice little elbow. No whistle.
This game's pretty rough.
Yep. Brown to Clymer. Now way back out to Waller. Lost it momentarily. Now gets it back. Drives. Bounces it over to Tiller. Now back to Brown. Brown likes to have that lane open. She's got a tough customer on her. Clymer posting up. And now, I think there's a timeout here.
Coach Bug did call a timeout.
And we'll take one, too. 10-10 is our score. 7 minutes to play here in the first half.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Toots Good Food and Fun, the Stones River Town Center, along with Wilson Bank and Trust.
And throwing it in is Dennis, who checked back in. Over to Clymer. Reaches out to Tiller. The jumper is good. It's a 3.
Very nice form on that shot.
Zanaya Tiller with 5 points. She leads Riverdale.
Soft touch. Beautifully done.
And she almost had an interception there, but knocked out of bounds. Smyrna getting a little careless with the basketball there. Matthews gives it out to Johnson. Now to James. James for 3. No good. Banked it off too hard. Rebound, Brown. And Malaya will bring it up. Matthews all over her, but Brown gets by her and, missed the layup. Rebound, James. James streaking down the floor. She's going to go coast to coast. No good. Rebound, Tiller. And a whistle and a foul.
Boy, both teams trying to do the same thing there. Just drive in and score. Both of them pretty close.
I think that was on Matthews. Dennis will throw it in. Both moves were great.
Yeah.
They just didn't finish. Inbounds, double teamed, and now back to Dennis. Dennis trying to get out of trouble and still working at it. Got to hurry if you're And they did not hurry. enough.
Coach
Turnover.
Coach Bug was screaming timeout, timeout, and the official kind of just ignored him, really.
Yep.
Because he was calling timeout about 2 seconds before the whistle blew.
Turnover, Riverdale. Johnson, top of the key to Matthews, now to Reese, or make that Travis. The shot no good. Clymer's starting to do a real good job on the boards. Boy, they had Taylor wide open down there. Didn't see her. Brown. Kind of got a little guard unit. Taylor for three. Good. I told you about her. When she's hot, she's hot.
That's 3 threes here, John. 2 in this quarter.
Matthews back out to Johnson. Back out. Now the jumper from a lefty, and that is Sanaya Dalton, who just checked in for three.
It's raining threes.
16-13. 5:15 to play in the half. Here's Tiller. Oh, he's being hounded. And so is Dennis, but knocked out of bounds. Johnson says it's off of Dennis, but it is not. Close game going on here. 16-13, Riverdale by 3. Brown takes a look, now drives, loses the ball. Turnover, that's number 5. And coming away with it is Dalton. Back out to Matthews. Over to Travis. Travis bumps, now in trouble. And I think they're going to call a foul on Brown. Yes. I think Smyrna's last game, there were many fouls in their last game. This time, though, it's Brown that commits the personal.
Well, I know when they played a week ago tonight, whoever that was they were playing, Overton maybe, there were 62 fouls in the game.
Nice feed inside. Turnaround shot no good by Dalton. Rebound. Coming away with it is Matthews. She puts it up good. Matthews' first basket. 16-15. That pressure's bothered Riverdale a little bit. Now Taylor gets it across. Taylor going to drive. Now dishes off. Tiller for three. Swish. Nice play, and it all set up by Taylor there. 19-15 Riverdale. 4:16 to play in the half. Johnson. They've got their hands up, trying to stop her from driving. Does not work. It's a jumper in the lane. Bounced it off the glass. 3 points for her. And you know what? Do you want to take this, Brian?
Sure.
All right. It's a Parks auction. You want to try to do better than you did the first time?
Probably not. But, you know, auctions are fast, they're efficient, and they're very profitable. Parks auction team of Stan Bald and Bob Bug, make them your first choice. 2025 now is coming up. Maybe it's something you're thinking about in terms of an auction this next year. Interest rates are beginning to come down a little bit. Another cut, I think, is on the way, and so you can add all of that together, and maybe that means it's the right time to sell. Well, if you don't really know what's the best way to sell, talk to them. Bob Bug and Stan Bought at Parks Auction. You can look at parksauction.com. They handle everything from start to finish. They'll even they'll give you good advice. Is this the best way to do it?
They'll actually set the things up for you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they've got people to do all of that, and it's very easy.
The power of Parks Auction.
Notice how I helped the commercial a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Kind of come in there. Clymer trying to bring it up herself. Maybe not the best idea. She's in trouble. Got to hurry if you're Riverdale. Brown gets it across just in time. Now to Dennis for three. No good. Rebound. Brown flips it out. Tiller's going to pop it again. No good. And the rebound this time pulled down by James. Riverdale had 3 chances that time. James drives, goes all the way in. Shot missed. Gets her own rebound, and they're going to be a jump ball. I'll tell you this about James, and I know Lonnie Drayton's got it. She is a hustler. Man, went all the way down the floor and still tried to get a rebound. It's going to be Smyrna's possession. They get it inside. Dalton, shot's blocked. Back over to Brown. Brown brings it up. Brown flips it. Taylor from the corner with a girl on her. No good. Clymer with a rebound. She's fouled. And that foul is going to be on Richardson.
Well, that's why if you're in the paint, you keep fighting, John, and put it up. You know, that shot really had a very low percentage of going in, but she drew the foul and has a chance for free throws.
Now, although Clymer has been injured, she has been running, so she's in very good shape. But I think that Massey's giving her fits right now.
Yeah, she took it off to try to shoot the free throw and then decided, and she did, and now she's made sure she's tightened it back up. So
Jada Wright in the game for Smyrna. Second free throw, won't fall. Rebound, guess who? James. Brings it across. 2-point Riverdale lead. Bounces it down low. Good feed. Shot missed. Rebound, though, put up, no good. Another chance of it. Here's Travis driving the baseline, and they're going to call an offensive foul on her. Kind of stuck that elbow out, I think, as she was running that baseline.
Had several opportunities there, John.
And checking in for Riverdale is D. Graves, a junior post. And Graves retrieves the ball, gives it over now to Dennis. Abby brings it across. Now gives it over to Brown. Brown drives in the lane, floater, good. Boy, if she ever gets consistent with that shot, look out. She can penetrate to the basket. Riverdale up by 4. Ball's intercepted. Brown again, stops, shoots, misses, gets a rebound, and a foul.
Kept fighting, didn't she?
Missed that shot, grabbed a rebound, and got fouled as she went up. That foul, I'm not really sure. I couldn't catch it.
One of the things that you're seeing, John, in the progression and maturation of these two programs is like that bounce pass we saw Smyrna do down there in traffic. That was a beautiful pass. You know, they've got the football brain, if you will, the mindset. It's just the finesse on some of the shots.
The football brain?
Yeah. Did I say football
Yeah.
brain? Basketball, I mean.
Yeah.
I've got the football brain, I guess.
Travis for 3, short. Rebound, knocked around, and coming away with it is Travis. That's good hustle by her. They leave James open. She'll try a 3. It's no good. And Graves down with a big hustling rebound. Dennis tried to find Taylor, but it was knocked out of her hands. What I see right now is Riverdale shooting the 3 just a little better than Smyrna. That's what I'm seeing right now.
Right. And a lot of their shots are around the rim where some of Smyrna's are not.
Here's Matthews. That shot won't go. Rebound. Good hustle there. Knocked around. Riverdale's got it. Tiller goes to the floor. Now there's a jump ball for it. Should go to Riverdale. Did you smell the popcorn tonight? Boy, I almost got me a box.
So they've got not only, you know, your regular concession stand popcorn, which is very aromatic, but the kettle corn too.
Oh, that's your favorite.
Yeah.
Taylor fakes, now dribbles to the right. Oh, she walked. Well, I've seen a couple of things we don't usually see.
Well, she was going to go up for the shot, and then it's almost like she suddenly realized I have no shot at this because the defender closed down.
And I can't dribble.
Yep, and it was that indecision.
Matthews hard shot off the backboard, rebound, jump ball is going to go to Smyrna. 1:29 to play. Riverdale has edged up to about 5-point lead here. I think that's the biggest of the night.
Smyrna's missed their last 6 shots, and they really need something to go in.
And a jump ball. This one goes to the Warriors, though. Coach Bug he could be an official. He knew right off it was their ball.
Well, he's trying. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't come out with one of those striped shirts next time.
Here is Brown working for that one shot. Long pass to Tiller. I don't know if they'll work for one or not. Tiller back to Dennis, partially blocked. Rebound. Coming away with it, Smyrna to Matthews. Matthews has it. We're at a minute to play. And here's the jumper. It's good for 3. And that is Sonia Dalton. That's her second one. 22-20. Just like that, that leaves Dissolve to 2.
Ended a really long drought, John, and when you do it with a 3, that's like a possession and a half, so that helps tremendously.
Here's Dennis. Gets a nice screen from Tiller. Over to Brown. Brown right side. Bounces it back out to Dennis. Dennis over to Taylor. She'll set it up. 28 seconds to go.
Riverdale certainly like to end the half with a basket.
And Smyrna fouls her. Wow. Travis commits the foul. That's the second foul on Travis.
That was a case of Taylor got an extra step on her and she tried to catch up.
And Brian, Smyrna's starting to get in a little foul trouble individually here.
Yeah, we're in the bonus now, John, for the last 23 seconds with the 5th foul of the quarter.
Taylor, who has 6 points, 2 threes. Eyes it, puts it up. No good, in and out.
They are right now 4 of 9 from the free throw line, so.
What was it, Eagleville, the other night down here? What, 22 of 26 or something like that?
24 of 26,
crazy?
something like that, yeah.
Second one is good. She's got 7.
It was the difference in the ball game.
Yep, 23-20 our score, 20 seconds to go in the first half. Matthews gets it. Travis for 3, no good. Dalton down with the rebound. She's going to, no, she flat passes it off. Down to 7 seconds. James has it and knocked out of bounds with 3.5 remaining on the first half clock. If I'm Smyrna, I think I'd want to get that in Dalton's hands, wouldn't you? She's had 2 threes already. Zimmerman checking back into the lineup for Riverdale, as is Waller.
I'm sure Coach Bugg is very aware of that fact here as well.
And Dennis with a steal. That's a big one. If she can score, it's up, and
she's fouled at the horn.
Yeah, I think they called it. Yep. So she's going to get 2 shots. You know, I think I would have taken my chances if I were Smyrna there, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Eighth turnover, and then you give the opponent with no time left a chance at a couple of free throws here.
23-20. And Abby Dennis at the line, which I think when nobody's standing there at the free throw line, they're the hardest shots to hit.
Well, Lonnie's putting his girls there, which that usually doesn't happen if there's no time left, but John, the whistle and the buzzer were simultaneous.
Well, they're not putting any more time on the clock, so.
No. Typically, if there's no time left, there's nobody to, you don't need anybody to rebound because she's just going to shoot them.
In and out, the first one. Abby has not scored. She had 12 points the game against Eagleville. Second one is up, and it's good. So they'll just touch it, and that's it. I don't know. They're going on in. I don't really know what all that was about. All right, we're at halftime. Riverdale leads at 24-20. The Ideas Tees. No, what is it? No, it's just regular stuff. That's the between game show.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep,
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll get to it. Get with it in a minute. Stay with us, 24-20, and it's Riverdale on top here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
We're talking with Anne-Marie Brents at Rick's Barbecue on Warrior Drive.
Our sandwiches are very popular. Our pork and our chicken are probably most popular pulled meats. We have spare ribs. They're delicious. They fall off the bone good. We don't put sauce all over our meat.
And that's so you can choose mild or hot sauce or their signature white sauce.
White sauce is our special kind of secret sauce. It's delicious. It's kind of got a kick to it, but it's not too spicy.
Barbecue smoked chicken, ribs, loaded baked potatoes. Check out Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive.
Oh. I know it's a busy time, but this is also a time of giving. And I need you to give a moment of your time to fill out the special census for Murfreesboro. Go to murfreesborocensus.com. It only takes a couple of minutes, and you'll do a lot for our community. Go to murfreesborocensus.com. Fill out the special census today. Can Santa count you in?
Is your car running like a dream, or does it need a little TLC? At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we treat your vehicle like it's one of our own. Let's hear what some customers have to say about Dr. Automotive.
Been coming to them ever since he opened up. Good family. I recommend to other people to get them repaired here because I knew they would do it and do it right. Been happy to send people to him because I trust what he does so much.
We're crazy about him. It's all about the doctor.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans will do it all. Sell you your choice of products and then install it with their factory-trained, experienced, professional staff. In the unlikely event you need service, Fans will be there with trained technicians. Fans Heating and Air is located on Jayhawk Court. Call 615-893-7930. Fans Heating and Air.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Let's take a look at your stats here at halftime in the girls' game with Riverdale leading 24-20. And your scoring looks like this. For Riverdale, Abby Dennis with a free throw, 7 points for Madison Taylor, including 2 first bank threes. 5 points for Malaya Brown. 8 points for Zanaya Tiller, including 2 first bank threes. And a field goal and 2 free throws for Alana Waller for 4 points. Nobody with more than 1 foul. Now for the Smyrna Lady Bulldogs. Kaylee Travis has a free throw, a bucket and a free throw for 3 points for Tanasia Johnson. Sonia Dalton with 2 first bank threes. Tay Williams with a first bank 3. And a field goal there for Kanaya Matthews. Matthews and Travis both have a couple of fouls, and that's a look at the scoring from the first half from Winners Trophies, JHA Company, and Fans Heating and Air. When we come back, I'll have a look at the team stats, which are all very close, which is why we have a 4-point ball game here. We'll talk about those when we come back on State Farm Prep Sports.
Renters. When you combine State Farm, auto, and renters insurance, you will save money. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love to talk to you about combining your auto and renters insurance to help you save. Call me 615-895-2700.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. You do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
The Blue Raider fan source for officially licensed Middle Tennessee gear is Raider Tees. T-shirts, caps, sweats in all sizes, designs, colors, children's to plus sizes. Raider Tees has decals and license plates to show everyone your favorite team. Plus, check out their wide selection of Blue Raider art, jewelry, even golf tee markers. Show your Blue Raider pride with the largest selection of Blue Raider merchandise anywhere by shopping Raider Tees, 910 Ridgely Road, just before the bridge over Broad behind Chewy's.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee.
At First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, we show up and have been for 150 years. Let us show you how we do it. I'm John Dietrich, Senior Vice President Commercial Lender at the Murfreesboro Gateway office. Let me have the honor of helping you and your family achieve its financial dreams. I am a lifelong resident of this community dedicated to making it better.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
How about a look at your team stats here from JHA Company? That's Josh Houston and Associates, along with our friends at Winners Trophies and Fans Heating and Air. Fans Heating and Air, they've been helping us out with this for a long, long time. All of these have, as a matter of fact. We appreciate everybody. Stats, rebounds, pretty even. Smyrna with 13, Riverdale with 11. Field goal shooting, pretty even. In fact, the number of fours made dead even at 4 apiece. Both teams have 7 field goals. Riverdale is 7 of 18 for 39%. Smyrna is 7 of 24 for 29%. So a few more misses for Smyrna. At the free throw line, here's your difference, really. Riverdale 6 of 12, 50%. Only 3 times to the free throw line, 66% for Smyrna. So despite shooting better, 4 more field goals, or free throws rather, for Riverdale, and it's a 4-point lead. See? Turnovers, 8 for Smyrna, 6 for Riverdale. Riverdale led by 4 at the end of the first. They lead by 4 right now by a score of 24-20. When we come back, we have got the second half coming up for you straight ahead with this word from our sponsors. Stay with us.
This is Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Mills Family Pharmacy on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
You or your loved one are on a complex medication regimen. We can pack that into a multi-dose planner that's labeled correctly, that simplifies your life.
Mills Family Pharmacy, dedicated to providing customers with services that are customized to meet their needs.
Your medication's dispensed in a 30-day multi-dose planner, labeled correctly with each individual medication on each packet.
Mills Family Pharmacy, next to Toots on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the Law Offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
Your home, your auto. Together, they're where life happens. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. It's smart to protect them together to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-873-1700 and let me help you by combining your home and auto.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose. You do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
Genesee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Here's Dr. Russell McKissick with TOA.
We have a passion here for taking care of our athletes here in Rutherford County. We really do our best to take care of them.
Experts in joint, bones, and muscles.
Many years we've been taking care of athletes around here, and we've just picked up where Dr. John started, and we just keep going.
TOA has a playbook that gets you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. TOA, live your best life.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. Let's hear what some customers have to say about Dr. Automotive.
I just really appreciate Danny and his whole team. I always feel like I'm going to get great service and the right outcome.
You just don't find any better people.
He's always been very good.
We've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
All right, we're ready to start the second half. Riverdale leading at 24-20, and it'll be Johnson, James, Matthews. Let's see, 32. I'm still looking. Where I've lost her. Anyway, for Riverdale, it's Tiller, it's Dennis, Taylor, Clymer, and Clymer draws a foul right off the bat here, and Brown. And that's the third foul on her, Brian. 7:53 to go here. We just started the third quarter.
Well, it is extremely difficult to hear fouls.
She'll get another one. First one, no good. Herrera, that's who I'm looking for Smyrna. And the second free throw is missed. Rebound, Riverdale. Here comes Brown. Brown to Dennis. Taylor getting the start here in the second half. He's wanting to put those shooting guards out there. Ball stolen away. Here's James. Layup good. So cutting it to 2 is Micaiah James. You know, of all the shots she's taken and driving to the basket, that's her first basket. May get another one here. She steals it again, misses the shot. Rebound, Brown. Brown coming down the floor in a hurry, flips it over to Taylor. Taylor back out to Dennis, and shot blocked. And now whistle and a foul, and they may be on Clymer.
She sure is acting like it is, isn't she?
Yep, and that's not good news. And she's going to have to come out.
So that's 2 quick fouls here, isn't it?
Yeah, D. Graves is going to come in for her. Yeah, he just bumped her as he was trying to get the ball.
That happens sometimes, John. I know it's frustrating.
Johnson gives it over to Herrera, and now the ball is stolen by Riverdale. Taylor, she'll gun it from way out. It's no good. Rebound. Tiller with a turnaround, good.
Well,
boy, I like her.
I do too. That was a really sweet move.
Just
Turned
a
around,
freshman.
You know, she had a very soft touch right there on the basketball.
She's a freshman. 10 points in the game. Here's a drive. Shot missed by Smyrna. Taylor comes away with it. She's got some numbers. They're going to give it to Tiller again. She's going to lay it up softly. Good. 26-22. 28-22, excuse me. Johnson has it for Smyrna. This is a big trip down for the Bulldogs. James flips it out. The long jumper is short. Rebound, James again.
Ooh.
Oh, gave an elbow, and they're going to catch her with it too, I think. Yep.
Well, she kind of lowered her shoulder, John, and everybody in the gym saw that.
So Riverdale will get the ball back. Smyrna going to bring a little pressure. Zimmerman going to check in for Dennis. 28-22. Riverdale by 6. Boys game to follow. You remember when the crowds for Riverdale girls was so big they'd have this game second?
You know, that's weird. I was just thinking about that. I was thinking about the district tournament that was at Siegel, and they had to shut the door to keep people from coming in because the gym was full.
Yeah.
I also went back, we've got a history section, sports history section, where we've got, from like the late 2010s or early 2010s, and was looking back at some of those broadcasts.
Zimmerman tries to flip it to Taylor, knocked out of bounds off of James's hands.
We add the state championship games to that, so I was adding the Oakland from Saturday to that page, and all of those games are up there.
Tiller's shot is missed. Zimmerman had it for a moment. Johnson comes away with it. She gets more scrappy rebounds than anybody. Brings it across. Now Zimmerman knocks the pass and grabs it. She's going to go in for a layup. It is no good. Rebound. James just went over Taylor. And she's going to drive, and Taylor grabs it. There's a fight for it, and it's a jump ball. It's going to belong to the Warriors.
When Taylor got in there, John, and she helped take a few of the dribbles. And then just
she got mad
away.
because James went over her back.
I thought she might have come down to foul, but she didn't foul, but she did help her take a couple of dribbles.
And ball's knocked out of bounds. It's off Smyrna. Dalton. And timeout here on the floor. We'll take 1-2. Riverdale leads at 28-22, 5:39 to go in the third here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Tell us about the Murfreesboro Census.
Well, they are very busy, and they hope you will do your civic duty and be counted. Everybody counted means more state dollars right here to improve roads, parks, and services. Easy, secure way to do that, MurfreesboroCensus.com. That's MurfreesboroCensus.com, and you can go online, fill out the form. Pretty easy.
And Smyrna just stole the ball, and I think she walked. No? Yep, she did. Thought she did. Travis is back in the game for Smyrna.
Just about everybody's got a little turnover bug going on.
Well, Riverdale needs some help. They've got two people down here, and they're struggling. Here's Brown. Gets it across the timeline. Looking for help. Shovel pass to Zimmerman. Zimmerman drives the left side. Scoop shot, missed. Rebound. Johnson flips it now over to Herrera. I remember Herrera from last year. Here's a drive and a whistle and a foul as Williams was trying to go to the baseline. Dalton will throw it in for Smyrna. That's a foul on Taylor, I think.
James, I think, 24.
Okay. Dalton has it stolen away from her. Tiller on the floor, and Brown comes away with it. Brown streaking down the floor, drives all the way in. A whistle and a foul going to be on Travis. Or did they call offensive? Yep, I think they did. And I'm not sure yeah, they're going to call a foul.
John, I think they reversed that call, but I didn't hear who it was on, so your first instinct is probably right instead of it being James.
I can't keep them anyway, Brian.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of.
I understand.
Free throw's good by Brown. You know, he's got a little tandem here going. You know, Josh Bugg, Brown, and Tiller. See, Brown is a senior, unfortunately, and Tiller is a freshman. Second one is good.
Well, they're doing a pretty good job at the free throw line, and Smyrna putting Riverdale at the free throw line. If they continue at this rate, they may have a hard time winning this game because of that.
Herrera gives it over to Johnson in the corner, driving on Graves, and she pushes her off a little bit. Christmas activities. Brian's going to take the couple weeks off and not think about basketball, football. Well, no, you got to get the schedule out. But
well, that'll be after I'm bored.
There's a shot up, no good, and a foul. Boy, it's hard to keep him from fouling, but that was on Graves.
I'll probably get bored after day one anyway.
Oh, I'm sure you will. After you watch The Ranch 14 times. Johnson's free throw is good. She has 4.
I do have a little home improvement project I want to start if I feel motivated.
Second free throw, no good. And into the game for Riverdale is Riley Sturbins. And she just got that rebound. Dishes it off. Riley is a freshman. Giving her a little playing time. Jumper good! Well, she may get some more playing time after that. First bank 3 and the biggest lead of the night. Riverdale by 10.
Yeah, it was a 4-point lead at halftime, and that's what I was saying about putting Riverdale at the free throw line.
And a steal by Riverdale, Graves. I think Graves has done a pretty good job.
That's also 6 turnovers here in this quarter for Smyrna.
Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Riverdale's ball. Sturbins to throw it in. So you got Sturbins, a freshman, and you've got Tiller, a freshman. It's not a bad start. Graves is a junior. She gives it to Sturbins. Oh, tough pass there, knocked out of bounds. And Josh Bugg wants timeout. And we'll take 1-2. 33-23, Riverdale leads with 4:01 to go here in the third.
Oh. I know it's a busy time, but this is also a time of giving. And I need you to give a moment of your time to fill out the special census for Murfreesboro. Go to murfreesborocensus.com. It only takes a couple of minutes, and you'll do a lot for our community. Go to murfreesborocensus.com. Fill out the special census today. Can Santa count you in?
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, located in Smyrna on Enon Springs Road West at Hazelwood Drive. 459-2683, Emerson Williams.
Riverdale gets it across this time. Flips to Taylor for three. In and out. Rebound. Graves fighting for it. Smyrna fighting for it. And coming up with it is Dalton for Smyrna. Doesn't have the numbers, but she may have walked or double dribbled. And that's exactly what she did. That's 15 turnovers. They're starting to mount up for Smyrna a little bit.
7 here in this third quarter alone, John. They only had 8 for the first half.
Facing more pressure now. Smyrna gets the ball back. James, nice pass to Herrera, but nice defense by Brown. And now a whistle and a foul.
Well, that was just an unfortunate collision there.
And going to the line will be Kylie Travis, who has 1 point down from the free throw line already. I don't know about you, but this has seemed like a long quarter. Free throw's good.
It's been really long.
Harris hits the first one, trying to stay in this ball game. Second free throw, good. Has an unorthodox shot, but it goes in.
Boy, that really high, arching.
Rainbow.
Yeah, rainbow shots.
33-25. The lead is 8 for Riverdale. And they are struggling with this press a little bit. Graves now gives it to Taylor, who helps out. Made a little adjustment there.
Maybe what that timeout for Coach Bugg was to talk about that.
Driving is all the way in is Brown for the basket. 9 points for Malaya, and the lead back to 10.
I'm not so sure that that's not going to be there all night for Malaya if she wants to try that shot.
Especially if they're pressing.
Uh-huh.
A nice feed inside. Going up for the shot. It's up and good. And that is Tay Williams with the basket, but it was a great feed there by Dalton.
She's going to get a chance for the and one here with the foul.
35-27. Our game tonight brought to you by Sir Pizza, sponsor of our Game and Coaches Show podcast. Find them at WGNSSports.com or wherever you listen to audio. Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church, and Memorial.
I think that's 4 fouls on Brown there, John. So
well, she's coming out.
Yep.
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure that's what I heard.
And free throw is missed. Tiller hustles it down. Now double team over to Graves. Back out now. And the newcomer in for Riverdale, as soon as I can get her number, I do have her number, is Williams. The ball's knocked out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Smyrna. That's Mazia Williams, number 13. She's a sophomore.
11 turnovers now for the Lady Warriors.
Josh Bugg can't fill up his bench any further. He's got JV players down there at the end, too. Serbins is coming out. Good to get those youngsters some playing time. And a steal. Handed it right to Tiller, and the shot is good.
Tiller anticipated that very, very well. The pass that was going to be made, she just stepped right in front of it and was able to get a wide open shot.
14 for her. The lead is 10, 37-27. And a push. That is on Tiller. Her fourth?
No, number 4.
Okay.
That's all I heard.
Well, there's
no number 4?
Number 4. It's Tiller. It was on Tiller.
Okay.
I believe. Free throw is good. That free throw by Herrera, her first points of the day.
It's kind of hard when you have a guy that's hard of hearing trying to listen for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't work out too good.
Second one is up, also good. 2 points for Herrera, the lead back to 8, and that's about where we've been standing. Williams brings it across. Williams, crossover dribble, now loses it out of bounds. Coach Bug not happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, the last few possessions have ended in turnovers here, and he's going to try to do something about that.
Now Waller going to come in. And Williams will come out. 2:20 to go in the third. John and Brian with you here on a Tuesday night, and when we get out, it's going to be really cold, I'm afraid. Here's a shot, laid up and in. It's good. Wow. Another basket, this time again by Tay Williams. She's got 7.
Well, the Lady Bulldogs are not going away, John.
No, they're not.
I think it got up to 12 once. It was 10, then 12, and then they've been chipping away and now got it back down to 6.
And they're going to throw the ball back in because evidently they didn't do it right the first time.
Well, let's get that right.
Free throw is up, and it rolls good. Tay Williams has had a good third quarter. 5 points for her in the quarter. 37-32, and ball's tipped away, knocked out of bounds, and Lonnie Drayton is tickled to death with this defense. And Brown going to come back in, and if she does have 4 fouls, Josh Bugg going to take the gamble here. Taylor finds Brown, flips it over to Abby Dennis for 3. No good. She's had a tough night tonight from 3. And the ball, as Williams stepped out of bounds for Smyrna, the ball will go back to Riverdale. Abby Dennis, live by the 3, you die by the 3 sometimes. She does have a point. And the shot up by Graves is no good, but she's fouled. 37-32 on a fine pass by Abby Dennis. And at the line is Graves. First free throw up, no good. She'll get another. It's no good. Rebound, Tiller goes up strong, no good. Gets it again. Flips it back out. Fadeaway jumper, and indeed it was a fadeaway by Brown, and it's good.
It's about as long of a 2 as you could get.
Tiller said, I give up. I'm going to give it to Brown. Take a jumper, and it worked. Lead is 7, ball stolen. Here's Graves going down the floor. Shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound, can't go. Brown has it. Now she's fouled. In fact, she's hammered. She will shoot 2 here. And at the line will be Brown. You may have somebody trouble. You may be hard of hearing, but I can't hear it either. And the balls are bouncing behind us, so Brown hits the first one. She's got 12. The lead back up to 8. Second one short. Rebound, Smyrna. Here's Travis. Gives it over to Johnson. Back out, Herrera. to Johnson. Smyrna doing a good job whipping it around. And banked off the glass by Travis. What a shot.
They've hit their last 3 in a row.
She's got 5, and it's a 6-point Riverdale lead. Over to Brown. Brown gets by Herrera. She's got away with that one, I think. Tiller stops, shoots, no good. Rebound, Smyrna. Johnson down the floor in a hurry. Trying to get back before Riverdale can set up. Herrera thought about it, now thinks better. Gives it over to Johnson. Johnson drives baseline, goes up, and now Brown may have committed her 5th foul.
Yep.
At 46 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Now remember, and they've got another quarter to go without her. And really, it was kind of a silly foul. I mean, it was.
Coach Bug has taken his time, and he had a few words.
Well, I know what he wanted to do with Brown in there. He wanted to build up that lead.
Yep.
I just don't think he's built it up as much as he wanted it to be.
Well,
he's
only 2 points better than he was at halftime.
Free throws up and no good. Now this is where free throws are going to be big. Especially if you're trailing. Our first look at the Omar Smith Bulldogs tonight. Somebody crossed the line. So it'll be Riverdale's ball. 46 seconds to go. Oh, ball's knocked out of bounds. See if Riverdale tries to set a pick. Looking for somebody, and the ball keeps getting knocked out of bounds.
Well, Smyrna has done a good job of making it very uncomfortable on them here in this 3rd quarter to get the ball in. And has created a few turnovers. And kudos to Smyrna. I mean, they were down by 12 here in this quarter and have come chipping away.
Here comes Williams. Oh, good feed inside to Graves. Shot up and good. Does it count? No. Offensive foul.
You just cannot lower your shoulder. And that's what happened.
And pretty good defense there by Jada Wright, who checked back in. 40-34, Smyrna again with a chance to cut the lead. 36 seconds to go in the 3rd. Faces a little pressure, now gets it over to Travis, to Herrera. Ball's tied up, and it's going to belong to Smyrna.
Well, you do that, and if it gets tied up again, it's your ball. You get a steal, so Riverdale still got a shot. Smyrna's just got to protect the basketball.
Johnson, Herrera. Oh, tough pass. Tiller read it but couldn't get to it. Over in the corner, there's Wright. The long jumper's no good. Knocked out of bounds. Going to be Riverdale's ball. With 17.6 on the clock.
A shot here by Riverdale. A basket here would be really, really big going into the 4th quarter with one of your stars on the bench.
What he's wanting, they're letting them know what they're doing before they throw the ball in, and that's what Coach Bug was saying. Taylor brings it across. She can handle the ball. Taylor stops, pumps, shoots. 5 seconds left. Riverdale, there's a battle for it. They flip it out, and time expires here in the 3rd. Nothing's decided yet, but Riverdale does have a 6-point lead, 40-34, here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-890-0850 and let me save you money and time.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too, and I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-895-2700.
800.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Tonight's game on WGNS and Big GTV, brought to you in part by Animal City, Music World, and Drummer's Den. Along with our friends at Mills Family Pharmacy, don't forget to tune in next time for the countdown to tip-off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day next time. And that'll be next game, Friday night, your last chance. Then coming up, by the way, after the game, it's the Prentice Salsa Heating and Air postgame show.
Brian, that Eagleville score I gave you, I don't think is a final, so
okay.
Hold off on that. Start of the fourth quarter here, and a steal immediately. Johnson, Smyrna needs a basket, and they get one. Tanja Johnson with 6, and just like that, the lead is 4. Tiller has it. They're trying to get open. Smyrna's defense is tenacious. Williams gets it across. Now double team. They're double teaming at every chance they get. Tiller, Graves is wide open down there if they can see her. Double team and a trap and a whistle and a foul. And Riverdale take it outside court. I love the new foul rule.
No bonus until after 5 and reset each quarter.
Yeah, but it gives you a lot of leeway defensively.
It does, and
every quarter.
But if you've got a foul to get back in the game, you've got to foul pretty quick. And
right.
I think teams are starting to figure out if they're down, they need to start with about 2 minutes on the clock. You know, if they still need to get a couple of fouls.
Ball stolen away again on the pass, and Dennis reaches in and fouls.
Well, at this rate, he may not have anybody left.
40-36. The Clymer, who has 4 fouls, is going to come back in. I forgot about her, that she was still available. And Dennis will come out. Long jumper by Herrera, no good. Not the shot Lonnie Drayton wanted there. And Tiller walks. Plenty of time here, and Smyrna trails by 4, trying to
John Riverdale
get a big win here.
Has 3 turnovers in 40 seconds.
Yeah, you can't keep that pace. Get it down low. Here's Williams. Has the ball stripped by Clymer, and with 4 fouls, that's dangerous. But she got away with it. Taylor across the timeline, looking for help, and boy, she's being pushed around, shoved around. And that one is on Travis. This might be a long fourth quarter too, Brian.
It is kind of looking that way, John.
Williams is going to throw it in for Riverdale. Travis comes out. And here's Graves, who takes a jumper and banks it off the glass. Good, that was a big basket. Graves with her first basket of the night. 42-36. Long pass intercepted by Graves. Double team, no foul. And the jumper is missed. Rebound Riverdale. Boy, it's fast and furious. Williams trying to dribble through 2. Now foul's called on Smyrna. And Jada Wright going to come back in for Smyrna. Or not yet. Timeout. Smyrna will take 1-2. 42-36. Riverdale leads with 6:36 to go.
Hi, I'm Lakin Gilman, a mortgage loan originator with First Mortgage, a department of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. With competitive rates and personal service, let me turn your homeownership dreams into reality. Visit my website, lakinhibden.com, or come by my office at 322 North Front Street, located in downtown Murfreesboro, and let's get started.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Whether it's the blazing heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter, let the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Conditioning on West College Street keep your home or business comfortable year-round. We service all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Rheem Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game today on State Farm Prep Sports is brought to you in part by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Craig's Tax Service, along with Dr. Automotive.
6:36 to play here. Riverdale leads it by 6. They have the ball inbounds on the side court there, right in front of the Riverdale scorers table. And, boy, that pass was scary. Tiller saved it, but Graves couldn't hang on to it. Here comes Johnson. Bounce pass down low. Turns around. Herrera takes the shot. She walked. You know, if you're Lonnie Drayton, that's got to be frustrating. You've had opportunity after opportunity.
They've made some runs, John, but they have not been able to make the run to get them any closer than 4.
Here's Tiller. Taylor for the long three, no good. Rebound, Clymer. Now there's a battle for it. Is it a jump ball? A foul or a walk? I guess a foul. And remember, Clymer's playing with 4 fouls. Taylor will throw it in. Coming in. And here's a feed down low to Graves. It's up and good. That was a nice throw in there. Graves' second basket. Guerrera is in the game for Smyrna now as they start to get in some foul trouble. Pushing it as Tay Williams can't get it to fall. Rebound, Graves to Williams. Long pass intercepted. And now Johnson's going to be fouled by Williams. Brown has fouled out, so Coach Bug is having to work things a little differently. But he's got an 8-point lead. Every basket's big right now. Bounce pass. And bobbled. Here's a little jumper. It's no good. That was Herrera that tried that jumper, but a foul on the rebound. Riverdale's ball. 5:38 to play. Foul is on Jada Wright. Her second foul, and Graves going to go to the free throw line. These are big here. This could put your lead up to 10. Free throw will not go. And if you're just the opposite, if you're Coach Bug, you're sitting there going, wow, boy, we could use these points right here. Second free throw, good. Graves with 5 fourth quarter points, and the lead is 9. And here comes Smyrna. 5:37 to play. Still time for Smyrna. Got to get a bucket. And here is the long jumper by Travis. It's no good. Tiller. She saved it. She was out of bounds. She saved it, but the official caught it. No, they are going to give it to her. Must have went off of Smyrna. But she was dangling the sidelines over there. Smyrna has not given up the pressure all night. They get it over to Graves. She's going to take a couple of dribbles. Now gives it back out to Williams. Williams will go down that right side. Dribbles with the left hand. Now brings it back out. 5:11 to play. Williams has it knocked around, and a good play by Herrera. Here's Johnson. Drives, banks it off the glass. No good. A whistle. You're not going to believe this, but I think there's a foul.
That was well before the shot, too. What I was thinking when they Riverdale brought the ball back out, that maybe they were trying to stall a little bit, run a little bit of clock, but I don't think Smyrna is going to allow them to do that. That may be a mistake.
I think you really can't
because
the pressure's too good. There's a ball stolen away. Taylor drives, puts it up, scoop shot, no good. Taylor saves it, however, on the rebound, and a whistle and a foul. And they're going to I think that one's on Tiller, I believe. We'll see here. We'll go to timeout. We'll work it out. We'll be back. Riverdale leads it by 9. Stay with us.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
Whether you have a quarter acre or several, Las Casas Feed Supply has premium feeds and dog foods you can't find in box stores.
Nutrition is our specialty here at Las Casas Feed.
Plus, every Saturday morning they have a local producer-only farmers market with fresh vegetables, beef, pork, and more.
Customer service and expertise that exceeds your expectations.
Family owned and operated by Coy and Jennifer Young, Las Casas Feed Supply on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East in Las Casas.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and as we approach this holiday and Christmas season, we would like to thank you very much for allowing us to serve this community for nearly 40 years.
Head over to Toots.com for our daily specials, our menu, and all of our locations. Check out our Kids Club for some extra deals.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Today's game is brought to you in part by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, Dr. Automotive, along with our friends at State Farm.
Here's a lob into Tiller, and the shot is up and good.
Boy, what a nice inbounds call there by Coach Bug at the timeout.
Abby Dennis got it to her, and Tiller put it in. 16 for her tonight. Here's a shot. No. Yes, she does take a shot. James, it rolls in good from the foul line. She's got 4.
Well, it seems like Smyrna has an answer every time Riverdale tries to pull away a little bit.
Well, Tiller is going to be a player. They give it over now to Dennis. Long pass, and it goes right through Tiller's hands.
John, that is turnover number 18 for the Lady Warriors.
Got to cut that back a little bit, don't they?
Yeah, it's been quite a tough battle tonight, although Smyrna's put on a lot of pressure, and Riverdale's forced them into 21 turnovers themselves.
Here's Travis. Long jumper, no good. And the rebound is James. Gives it back out. Travis shoots it and scores.
Well, she was off balance, falling away and all.
She seems to be better at that. Timeout on the court. Smyrna trailing Riverdale 47-40, 3:45 to go.
Greetings, friends. This is Lenny Farmer with the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home in Murfreesboro. If you ever had to deal with the final arrangements of a loved one, funerals are both emotional and financial. You can easily be drained both ways when you least expect it. I can help you in both of these areas by showing you the positive side of pre-arranging. Locking in your cost for the rest of your life will truly relieve some emotional stress at that time. Call me, won't you, at 615-893-2422. Let's talk.
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
People love to see us on the schedule when they have a home game because our fans show up.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
The way we travel is just phenomenal. Our parents and our community are fully engaged in our school. When we compete, we're trying to do it in a way that honors God. We want to win. We also want to do it in a way that pleases Him.
Providing Christian values and academic excellence in a nurturing environment. That's Middle Tennessee Christian School. Invest in the future of your child. Find out more at mtcscougars.org.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by JHA Company, Little Caesars Pizza. Rayburn Insurance Agent Rick Hall heard him this morning.
Yeah.
And he's in Smyrna, and Last Casas Feed Supply. Also, good neighbor State Farm Agents Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. Thank them very much.
They had kind of a wild show this morning. Studio was full of people.
It was full. I did notice that.
Taylor Farms. But that was pretty interesting. Taylor Farms is a big part of Smyrna that you don't hear a ton about.
There's a technical been called on Josh Bugg, and that may have been that timeout. I'm not sure. Free throw is missed.
May have been.
And that's what he's explaining to him, I think. I believe that's right.
That he didn't have the timeout.
No. Herrera, the second one, it is no good as well. Lonnie giving her encouragement over there, and both teams have a lot of turnovers, but, boy, the defense has been tenacious. 3:45 to go in the game. Riverdale with a 7-point lead. Smyrna gets the ball as a result of the technical. Pass left side to Herrera. Herrera drives, now brings it back out. Over to Williams. Back, and now a foul, a reach in on Williams. That's Riverdale's Williams. And at the line, again, is Tanja Johnson this time. Boy, if you're Smyrna, you really need to hit these free throws.
Well, they had a great opportunity with the technical foul.
And misses the first one.
They've missed 3 in a row now.
I mean, that's what, 3 in a possession. That would have been 5.
Yep.
And the second one is up, and it is no good. Rebound, Graves.
Boy, Riverdale dodged a huge bullet, didn't they?
They sure did. Could have got 5 points out of that baby. Here's Williams over to Taylor. Travis picks her up pretty quickly. Got a 5-on-4, and the jumper from the corner is Graves, who's starting to warm up from outside. Graves with 7, and they have all been big. Here's a drive by Johnson in the lane, no good. Graves with another rebound. Flips it out to Williams. If I'm Riverdale, I get that ball down the floor as quick as I can. Williams now working up at the top. Herrera all over, down low to Graves, missed the shot. Rebound James. And James going to drive, put it up, no good. She's fouled, and Tiller, I believe. This won't be good news either, I'm afraid. Oh, just her second, okay.
Got a final score tonight in girls basketball. Cascade 48, Eagleville 38 on your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
First free throw is up and good.
That breaks a streak of 5 misses.
The lead is 8. You're right, though, about Smyrna. They seem to answer when Riverdale scores.
Oh, yeah.
But they can't inch any closer. James hits another one. She has 6. 49-42, 2:28 to go in the ball game. Here's Taylor. Taylor working on Johnson. Now to Tiller. Back out to Dennis. He's got his ball handlers has, Coach Bugg. Now Taylor trying to hold it. And now they call a jump ball. I don't know how in the world they could call that a jump ball. I could see an offensive foul. I could see a foul defensively. I just didn't see a jump ball in that. Lonnie Drayton's wondering too, but he's not complaining. 2:05 to go. Back to Johnson. Herrera's going to try for three. No good. Rebound. Riverdale had it for a moment. Herrera gets it again, and now a jump ball, and it's going to belong to Riverdale. Another bullet dodged by the Warriors. 1:53 to go. Abby Dennis will throw it in. Looking for help, finds Graves. Lobs it over to Taylor. Taylor trying to avoid the trap. And now whistling a foul. Taylor's trying to draw the foul is what she's trying to do.
Well, John, these are really large free throws here because that, you know, you want to add as many points as you can here with 1:43 left. And, you know, this was a 6-point lead coming into the quarter, but you've only been able to extend it by one.
First free throw is missed. Madison with 7 points, 2 threes, and a free throw. Eyes it, puts it up, rolls good. 8 for Madison. 50-42, 8-point lead. Here comes Williams. Stops, pops, banks it off the glass, no good. Rebound, Taylor, who's everywhere here the last couple of possessions.
Smyrna's missed 3 in a row now from the field.
She has a double team, but gives it over to Williams. 1:22 and counting. Williams drives to the basket, no good. Rebound, Riverdale. Dennis back out to Tiller and a walk.
Yeah, she kind of took an ill-advised half step there.
Tiller is one of those girls, I don't know that she knows how good she can be at this point in her career. Got a lot to learn, but she's going to be a good one. 1:13 will take a timeout. Riverdale leads 50-42.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Choosing the right insurance can be overwhelming. That's where Rick Hall at Rayburn Insurance comes in. At Rayburn, we're not just about policies, we're about people. Rick Hall will take the time to understand your needs and find the best coverage at the best price. We've been serving our community since 1973. So why not let Rick Hall take the stress out of insurance? Rick Hall at Rayburn Insurance Agency, where you're more than just a policy number. You're our neighbors.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
1:13 to go in the game, 50-42. Smyrna needs the basket and a defensive stop, and they throw it away.
Yeah, they wanted to go to the coach. Drayton wanted that pass to go to the right. They'd kind of left the left side open, and she threw it the wrong direction.
And Taylor falls to the ground as she gets the inbounds play. She is fouled.
Well, what Smyrna's trying to do is get the ball down as quickly as possible and score, but missing their last 3 in a row has forced them to foul really quickly, and it's 2 shots the rest of the way. Riverdale's going to have to hit some of these, though, if they want to win this game going away.
Free throw's good by Taylor. She has 8. Make that 9, excuse me. She'll get another one. 51-42. This would make it a 10-point lead. Second one, no good. 9 for Taylor. 51-42. James stops, pops at the foul line, no good. Tipped, Taylor's got it. And she walked, and she did. Waiting for the foul, she took steps. These kind of games will age you in a hurry.
Yeah.
We're going to have a boys game tonight.
At some point.
I hope it's not past my curfew. There's a bouncer out of bounds. And a whistle, and guess what?
A foul?
A foul.
Wow.
In fact, now I'm wondering how not more than one person's fouled out. I know how Coach Dray's doing. He's put in about 10 players, but free throws up and good. Tay Williams with 9 points. She's the leading scorer for Smyrna.
John, the Blackman Lady Blaze defeat Lebanon tonight, 61-52. That's a nice win for Coach Grandstaff.
Wow.
Yep.
Freshman must have come through for her tonight.
Yep.
Second one is good. Williams with 10 points.
Well, John, they missed 4 in a row from the free throw line. Now they've hit 4 in a row.
Taylor trying to drive through 2, and a whistle and a foul. Taylor's just saying, foul me. That's the only way you're going to get it. Waller getting ready to check back in along with D. Graves, excuse me. I think I said Shannon Andrews is in the game for Riverdale. Free throw is up, rolls good. Taylor in double figures now with 10.
I want to say congratulations to Craig Tutt. He finished as a finalist. The quarterback, Donovan Starr from Ravenwood was the Class 6A Mr. Football this year. That all came down today.
Second one is good. She has 11. 53-44.
Well, Smyrna may want to think twice about putting her at the free throw line.
She is probably the best free throw shooter on the team for Riverdale. And a double dribble.
Well, that's probably going to about do it, wouldn't you think?
I think so. 37 seconds to go. There's never any dive, though, in Smyrna. See that?
No.
Just knocked it out of bounds. Bounce pass into Waller. Waller walks it up. Coach Drayton still wants pressure. 28 seconds to go. They try to make a steal. Waller walks, I think. Yes. So another turnover. 24.2 seconds to go in the ball game. Long pass knocked down by Riverdale this time. Boy, Taylor has really shown some hustle here in this fourth quarter. And she's going to go to the line again. Some more Riverdale Warriors coming back in. Zimmerman getting ready to check back in. Lucy Beasley is in, and here comes Sturbins. Sturbins a freshman, Beasley a freshman. Zimmerman's a freshman. 18 seconds to go. Taylor's free throw is good. She's starting to get a rhythm now.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's 5 of 6 at the free throw line, I think, here in the last little bit.
And you jinxed her again. 12 points for Taylor, knocked out of bounds. 15 seconds to go. Riverdale up by 10. Stay tuned. We'll have the Ideas Tees Between Game show, then game number 2 of the evening on this Tuesday night. Here comes Smyrna, trying to get one last shot off, and it's stolen away by Beasley, but now back to Smyrna. 1 second. They shoot it. I don't think it's going to count, and it's missed. And that's your ball game. Riverdale with a big win over Smyrna tonight by a score of 54-44. We'll take a timeout when we come back. As we mentioned, the Ideas Tees Between Game show coming up just in a minute. 54-44, Riverdale wins over Smyrna, a final on State Farm Prep Girls Basketball.